Hey there, Beyond Survivors. Welcome back. It's Monday. We're doing it again. I hope you had a good weekend, and I'm glad that you're back here to check in on the next way that you can practice self-care this week. This has been a wonderful series, and even though we're sliding into the finish line, I really have so enjoyed exploring this with you all, and we still have the opportunity through these last few weeks of December to continue to build our self-care toolkit. So let's see what the invitation is for this week. Y'all ready? Oh, help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody. Damn, I feel like this is a theme that we've seen throughout the year of self-care. Help, 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 help. Ask for help, y'all. Ask for help. I mean, if I have to drill this, I first of all had to drill this and learn this myself, right? And I like that this theme keeps coming up and keeps showing up throughout our year of self-care, because I think it is so integral that self-care, you would think, is just about the self. It's me, it's I'm doing it, just me here. But no, self-care is collective. It can be a joint effort. And a lot of the times the best way that we take care of ourselves is by asking for help. Can somebody else please do this for me? Or with me? Assist me? Gosh, man, this just goes right along with what we were talking about last week. Receiving is an act of generosity. Last week we talked about peace as a place where, no, it wasn't last week. Anyway, doesn't matter. When we were talking about the idea of, we can't just be givers. We have to be really great at receiving. And I love this statement that receiving is actually an act of generosity, which is why we say thank you when someone supports us or helps us. We're receiving their generosity. And we are giving back our own. Yeah. So what stops you from asking for help? What are some of those bullshit beliefs that you've developed over the years that tell you, don't do that, you should do it on your own? Don't bother asking other people. They aren't going to help you anyway. They aren't going to know what to do. They aren't going to be of any help anywho. They're going to just dismiss you. And oh, by the way, when you're asking for help, you're just this big old burden. You're not a burden. You're here being a resource to somebody else so they can tap into their joy of giving, and so that you can tap in to that spirit of receiving with generosity. Can you receive with generosity? My gosh, I can receive, it reminds me of a client actually. She said, well, I already asked this person, and then I already asked that person, all right? And they're helping me, so I shouldn't ask anybody else. Hell no, you can receive as much support as you want and need. Support is abundant. Help is abundant. It is there. There is no cap on the number of times you get to be helped or supported. All right? So ask for help. Just do it. Reach out. Talk to someone. Don't go it alone. We cannot make it through this journey by ourselves. And especially if you're thinking about healing from sexual trauma, please don't try to do that shit on your own. Yes, read, learn, all of that's fabulous. But we need an external voice. Believe me, I learned the hard way about this one. We need an external voice that isn't wrapped up in all of our fears and anxieties and mess and history, and can sit in a place of observation, groundedness, perception, reflection, perspective. We get all of these things when we ask for help. And when we're talking about healing from sexual trauma, boy, howdy do we need that. We need that outside lens to help us see the ways in which trauma has twisted all of the things up in our head, the ways that we've been injured, the things that we're believing that are true that are in no way true. And we need help kind of unraveling that and unpacking that. So becoming a pro at asking for help is critical. I would not be here today. You would not be here listening to me today if I hadn't asked for help. And you being here is definitely one of the ways that you're seeking support and help. And I'm so glad that you are. All right, then. Have a great week. Be an asking for help maniac. Just do it, do it, do it. Start with small things if you feel like really scared about this, but work your way to really asking for the things that you need. And if one of the things that you need is some direct support around healing from sexual abuse, please reach out to me. If you're someone who identifies as a woman, I have my next group program for women coming up in February. You can learn more about that at rachelgrantcoaching.com/services. So let's do this damn thing. Let's get you some help. Let's get you some support. Go out there, live your life, thrive, be well. Until next time, take good care of you.